time, and that's how you gotta approach it.
How long does it take to create a real rivalry? I mean, against Boston it was pretty much instantaneous. Against the Rangers it starts now, huh?
Well, it's something we talked about before the series. You know, naturally, maybe there's not that rivalry or that hatred for each other the same way that we have with Boston. But in a way, you have to hate him. You have to. You have to hate him. It shouldn't be hard to get motivation for conference finals, but it is a little different. But there's no problem getting motivation now.
It has served you well against Boston. Do you feel like that sort of event that happened yesterday could bolster even more, your motivation from this point on?
Yeah, I think things like that adds up to the, it all adds up and builds that hatred. Yeah, it does.
Lars, how do you think this is going to play out in Game 4? The added animosity that there is now, with the result of the broken jaw and the possible suspensions on the way?
I don't know, but it doesn't change anything for us. We're happy that we came out of here with a win last night, and hopefully we can continue to build off that. But it doesn't change anything for us who's going to be in the lineup on the other side. It's really all about what we're going to do out there.
Lars, what did you know about Dustin Tokarski before the series?
I didn't know anything, honestly. But he's been. It's not easy getting thrown into an environment like this, but he has real coolness to him. He's it doesn't face him. He doesn't seem to care much. I mean, he cares, but he's really cool about it, and that's what you got to be as a goalie, I guess. And he's handled himself terrific so far.
When you look at the first two periods, Lars, in the final result, do you give yourselves full marks for the win, or do you dissect the first two periods and realize that there was room for improvement there?
There's always room for improvement. I'd say the good thing is that we got out of there with a win, and we can be a lot better. So I think that's what we're going to take with us, and we have to improve. We have to be better. It almost seems like the roles were a little bit reversed from game 2 to 3. The Rangers probably had a lot more scoring chances in game 3 than we had, but at the same time, I think goal 2 and 3 is a good example of us winning battles in front of the net and getting those ugly goals and that we didn't get. We had the chances in game 2, but we didn't win the battles in front of the net, both in front of Ticker's net and yesterday in front of Lundqvist's net. We were able to win those battles, and I think that made the difference yesterday.
Lars, when you say you don't know much about Tokarski, you didn't know much about Tokarski, and you had such not a great start to the game yesterday. Was that part of it? Had this team started thinking without Price we're kind of done for?
No, I don't think so. It always sucks when you lose your best player. You can't replace Carey Price, but Tokarski has given us terrific goaltending, and he gave us a chance to win in game 2, and he did yesterday again. And that's what we're going to need from him going forward too. I think we're rallying around him, and it just brings us, like I said before, it brings us extra motivation. Now there's carriers out. If we can battle back from this, then that'll be huge.
Did you rekindle a fire that was starting to go out?
No, I don't think so. This game is all about momentum, and it can swing fast. It really does. Game 2 we were all over him, and somehow we lost that game, and like I said yesterday, the word reversed. It's weird, but all that matters is the wins, and we're right back into this series now. Anything can happen, but you really got to take it one game at a time. We're not. You can't be nervous or thinking too far ahead. Well, we lose this one, and what's going to happen next? You're just going to be in the moment, and you got to enjoy it. we were down in the last series too against Boston. You know, I'm really confident in this group, even if, you know, when we're facing adversity. I don't think we're afraid to lose. We can't be. Got to go out there and play our game at the end of the moment.
Lars, what did you think